G'day hikers, welcome to the 2020 Hike the Highlands Virtual Festival. My name is Tom Wilson and I'll be your host today. Today's topic is the emergence of virtual events in 2020. It's amazing how many of us didn't even really know the concept of virtual events before 2020. It's almost the same as many of us didn't know what Zoom was, and now we know Zoom quite well. COVID-19 has made it very hard to fundraise for communities throughout Canada. The restrictions put on for indoor events as well as outdoor gatherings has made it hard for communities to continue on with fundraising for the many activities they do in their community. So consequently, community groups, venues, and festivals and events had to think outside the box. And so what they came up with was, let's do a virtual event. Now, many people consider virtual events just strictly online, but no, there is activities outside that you can do in a virtual event and be part of this unique concept. One concept that we understand quite well was that it's really important to have good broadband infrastructure for rural communities. A lot of us are at 1.5 or up to 5 megabytes, and it's very hard to have a Zoom meeting or to do things online during COVID-19 because we have more users online, more devices, and people being home as well. So we had a lot to learn. And so we take a lot of our knowledge and expertise from many of the events that are happening nearby as well across Canada. And the first event I want to talk about is the Heartland Tour of Nova Scotia. They had over 2,700 people register for this event. Everyone that registered got a free t-shirt. Onto the left of the screen, or to the right of the screen, you'll see the fillable PDF form to log in your minutes. With Heartland Tour, it was walk, hike, or cycle 150 minutes per week over 3 weeks in July. I was very fortunate. I had really good 3 weeks. I think I had over 9,000 minutes of exercise during July of 2020. So all you had to do basically was, once you completed your 3 weeks, you either took a picture or scan and send in, or just use the form you have right there and email it in to the organizer. This was a really good learning lesson for a lot of us. And so we're really pleased that we were part of the Heartland Tour. The next event that I want to talk about, of course, is our virtual Hike the Highlands Virtual Festival. And so after learning from a whole bunch of other events, we came up with this program. We would, during the day, we would encourage people to hike in their communities or nearby. And just as in past years, our Hiker Distance Award program encouraged people to hike 25, 50, 75, or 100K. When you send in your log form, you would receive a lapel pin. And of course, you could participate in other daily and evening activities online. Our registration fee included a t-shirt, a participation medal, a neck warmer, fridge magnet, and a lapel pin for $50. One of the most popular events held every year for the past 40 years has been the Terry Fox Run. It's a run that encouraged people to help play their role and their part in fundraising and trying to find a cure for cancer. So this year, because of COVID-19, they had to do the event virtually. And so you basically go on their website, register, and set up an account. You pick an event near you. You donate or fundraise your money, and you can also purchase a special 40th anniversary t-shirt for $25. And in Terry Fox Run, just like other years, you can either walk, run, or cycle 10 kilometers on September 20th. A new event that, at least for me anyway, was the Conqueror Virtual Challenges. They have a lot of long distance walks, and some of them include, of course, the Camino de Santiago, Adrian's Wall, the Inco Trail in Peru, the Ring of Kerry in Ireland, the Alps to the Ocean in New Zealand, and the Great Ocean Road in Australia. And so when you register for the event, you set up your account, then you can post your miles on their website each day, and they'll send you postcards so that you can keep track of various milestones. For example, 20%, you've completed 20% of the walk. You've done 40%, 60, 80, and 100. And when it's all over, you click on complete, and they will ship out a medal to you when you finish doing your challenge. You pay a small registration fee to take part in this event. An event that I took part in this year is the Country Walking Magazine Walk 1,000 Miles in 2020. I had retired the year before, and I had done from April to December, I did 1,060 kilometers. So I knew that those 3 extra months in the wintertime that I could easily get 600 kilometers, and that would make 1,000 miles. So I registered for the event, and I started on January 1. And so they have walking challenges of 500, 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000 miles. Currently, I'm just about at 1,700 miles, and my goal this year is to do 2,000 miles. Now, like many of the walkers that get that close to 2,000 miles, they continue on and do 2020 in the year 2020, so they remember COVID-19. Country Walking Magazine has a great merchandise and medals that you can purchase on their website. They have a group Facebook page that is phenomenal. Their rules and regulations, they encourage everybody to support the walkers that are part of this group. So when somebody makes 500, everybody usually comments, well done, good job. And this organization helps a lot of people that way, and it keeps encouraging people to go to the next challenge. And it's surprising this program is actually 4 years old, and it's well established now, and they have thousands and thousands of people taking part in this program throughout Europe as well as North America. So kudos to Country Walking Magazine. We move into a small community located in northern Cape Breton. It's the community of Bay St. Lawrence. The population is probably close to 300 when you include St. Margaret's Village and Bay Road Valley. So COVID-19 hit this community quite hard, and the Bay St. Lawrence Community Center, which used to be the old elementary school, the restriction made it really hard to host indoor events. So like many rural communities throughout Cape Breton Island, the thinking caps went on, and wasn't long before they came up with a great idea. Why not do a drive-in where nobody gets out of their car and this event is safe? And it worked. And their next drive-in movie is called The Perfect Storm on September 9th. The gate opens at 7:30 p.m. Movie starts at 8 p.m. and $10 a carload. and they have a canteen which serves pop, bars, popcorn, candy, cotton candy, hot dogs, and French fries. And they bring everything over to the car. So you don't have to get out, and you know your event's going to be quite safe. So kudos to Bay St. Lawrence Community Center. Our next event is Celtic Colors International Festival. It attracts people from all over the world to come in October. This year's dates are the 9th and 17th. Their executive director and their board looked at this really closely and said it would be virtually impossible for us to stage this festival in the way that we normally do. They have like 45 concerts over 9 days, and they have over 200 and some community events. So it really made it hard with the COVID-19 restriction regulations. So this year, for hopefully the only time only, they will be hosting online live streamed concerts so that at home you can sit back and relax and enjoy. And there will be one concert each day of the festival. The next two events are from the island, from Cape Clear Island in southern part in Ireland. The population is 120. It's 3 miles long by 1 mile wide. The ferry ride is about 45 minutes. The island, three main industries are fishing, farming, and tourism. And they have so they have a number of community events that they do each year. And one is they have a concert at the church to raise money for the upkeep. And it's called Godstuck. And this year they did something a little different. They did a Facebook live concert where you could actually donate through Facebook, which would go to the person that the account's set up for. And they raised over 2,500 euros, which is around, I'd say 5,300. Not sure if it's US or Canadian money. So it was a great success, and they tried something different, and it worked. So another reason why not to give up when you can't do your regular event, but do something virtually. The second event that Cape Clear does is the Cape Clear International Storytelling Festival. This is a big event that's held in September, early September. And this year they would be selling their 26th annual year of the festival. But because of COVID-19 restrictions, they did this event virtually. So it involved the storytellers doing videos, and sometimes they would be on Facebook Live, or they would be on YouTube. And the festival will put the videos on later on their website so that people could see this. And from what I understand, it was a great event, and people could donate, and this will go to help out with other storytellers in the Republic of Ireland. And I think it's Northern Ireland too. So I guess I'd just like to put a big thank you out to all the virtual events, because it kept things going in many communities during COVID-19, and it encouraged them to think outside the box. And their ideas in hindsight really provided us with the inspiration to do a virtual festival in 2020. So thank you to all the event organizers and community groups. So it's important that we provide you with some resources to help host a virtual event. So you can see this on the description below the YouTube video that you're watching. You'll see website links that will help you go to the website and see the information that you require. So on behalf of Hike to Highlands Festival Society, I'd just like to thank you for watching. and hope that you do well in your next virtual event. Thank you.